offense has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Fires to the right. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he... First down.
You had the first down. You had it in your grasp. All you got to do is take care of the football, secure the football. You're trying to do everything you can to reach for it, scratch for it, claw for it, and then secure it. Don't lose it. Don't put it on the ground. Bad job by the offense securing the football.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. It's a running room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Under fire. Did the work himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Bruins want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Give to Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Cowboys are facing third and inches. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Flores. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... And he the 7. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Bruins looking to convert on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off his speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
The chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They get to him as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire 1st half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun to give, looking for room. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Lloyd. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Fires it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it. Because now the...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on him. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He almost... Down to there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Here's the handoff. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bruins will boot away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. get the pistols firing on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
To throw, it's Flores. That's caught. It's Ford. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Working on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And that one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, UCLA. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Washington. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Back to pass, it's Flores. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab, it's 4. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Those corner routes are really, really good versus cover 2. You know, the corner's playing zone coverage, and that receiver can push up the field and really break out between the safety and the corner, and had a lot of success on that one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball running out of bounds.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He caught it. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. The short hands. It's Haas. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bruins! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Ford. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
That last completion sets them up on second down. Got a man, it's Miller. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Got a man, it's Brown. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it down the left. Here he goes. Touchdown, UCLA. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 13 to Washington. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ford. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Flores. Caught near the sticks, it's Miller. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. The Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone, it's Fields. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.